and you are part of a Jesuit work, like our little experiment here on North Benson Road, the first thing to think about is you are part of a love story. For us, that love story began almost 500 years ago when St. Ignatius of Loyola, he sends out Francis Xavier to the East Indies, and he says, go set the world on fire. And that's what we've been doing since. We've been trying to gather as many people as we can together into this love story of transformation. Now, the schools thing actually happened by accident, right? Ignatius decides that he's going to start this company, the Society of Jesus, gets approval from Rome. And he realizes, well, we need to start some schools to educate these Jesuits that we're trying to cultivate into this new love story of transformation. And the schools were so different and so successful that people came knocking on the door. What's going on here? We're hearing that there's a different kind of education here. See, what Ignatius realized is if you're going to educate people in this love story and this transformation, it can't just be about the head. He wanted them to be using their brains, but he said, I need them to cultivate their hearts. And suddenly this experiment of education, takes hold. Everybody here is welcome. And that's always been the case. We do not have a monopoly on the transformation business. We will welcome people of all faiths and all backgrounds. And we recognize that when we have a diversity of opinions and people in the room, we all benefit from that because we're all endowed with the dignity and love that God gives us all.